guys, Demon Killer here. Going to do a product review for you guys today. Basically, the reason I'm doing these is because I live in South Africa. 2 months ago decided to quit smoking cigarettes and start vaping. And to be honest, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Yeah, it's great. Like, the hobby side of it has got me completely consumed. Yeah, I just love absolutely everything about it. I love the devices, I love the flavors, I love the DIY, making your own juices, like making your own coils, things like that. That's great. It really is great. But yeah, so basically, when I first started vaping, I started off with like one of those random little things that looks like a cigarette. Complete waste of time. I will be honest, complete and utter waste of time. I think it lasted, it wasn't even a bad brand. It was, forget what that brand was called, but it was like the original, like, big brand. Can't remember what they're called right now, but anyway, it doesn't matter. They're crap. They're gone now. I think the company actually shut down. That's how bad they were. But anyway, so we've moved on to actual vaping now. Proper, like, better devices, and I found that instantly I could quit. Within about 2 days of vaping, I actually, it was a struggle for me to smoke a cigarette. It tasted like crap, it smelled like crap, it just wasn't fun. So yeah, basically I decided to get into vaping, and you look on YouTube or online, wherever you get your information, wherever you like to find information. For me personally, it's YouTube. You could find a lot of product reviews, you could find a lot of information, but it's all for things overseas. A lot of those products we don't get. The products that they consider to be, I guess, fairly priced, for us, it is ridiculous. It's like 5 months cigarettes to buy a device. I mean, that's insane. Like, as someone who wants to get off of smoking to vaping, one of the big sales is the fact that it's 95% healthier, proven, and it can be a lot cheaper, like, depending on what you're doing. For me, I will be straight up honest. I have spent close to probably 2 years worth of cigarette money on my vaping stuff. But I'm obsessed. That's how I work. Behind me, obviously, you could see TVs, gaming PCs. Like, I don't go small. When I do something, I tend to get quite sucked in with it. So yeah, obviously you guys don't have to go and drop 10,000 rand in 3 months, which is pretty much what I've done to quit smoking. I mean, I wouldn't have spent that in a year of smoking. So, but anyway, let's get to the review. So basically, what I'm going to be showing you guys is devices that I've purchased in South Africa. I haven't imported these. These are all imported by the companies that I purchased them from. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Don't get me wrong, I would love to be sponsored by someone. Yo, Mr. Hardwicks, get at me, bro. Get at me, Mr. Hardwicks. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Nah, but for real. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, these guys, Mr. Hardwicks, that is the only flavor that I will go out and buy. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Like, they have other flavors that I love. I have tried a couple of the other flavors, but Mr. Hardwicks, top notch. Great flavor. But anyway, so every device that I'm going to be showing you guys is in South Africa. You type it into Google, like, put South Africa at the end of your search. There will be many stores that will hold these devices. And yeah, we're going to start off with, which is actually my mom's device, is a very basic device, which is this. It's an Ego, all-in-one Eco, made by Joyetech. Great little product, not gonna lie. Keep calm and vape on. But yeah, great little product. This is a mouth to lung device. So this device will actually be pretty much the same sort of feel as a cigarette, whereas you would draw the smoke or vapor into your mouth and then inhale it into your lungs. So that is a mouth to lung device. These generally you use slightly higher nicotine strengths with, because you're producing a lot less vapor. So you'd use from about 9 milligrams up, depending on what's comfortable for you, of course. And yeah, let's get into it. So, I mean, you've got a little scratch and sniff on the back there to verify. I think this is a strawberry mint blackberry flavor, actually. Ooh, yum, yum. Scratch and sniff that to verify whether it's authentic or not. And we got the red one, as you can see over there. Not really, because it's not focusing, but right there, I swear to you it says red. Anyway, okay, so this device goes for 250 Rand. Cheap. Pretty damn cheap. I mean, show me a carton of cigarettes for 250 Rand. Straight up. Straight up. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what you get in the box. So first off, this is the device. Everyone loves to start with all the little things that you get in the bag. I've seen all the reviews around the world. It's like, yeah, let's hide the device quickly so no one can see it. And then we'll talk about all the stupid crap you get in your in your box that you probably aren't going to use anywhere near as often as this gorgeous device. So I'm going to start with this, and then I'm going to finish with it, because grand schemes, this is what it's about. So right here, we've got it. I'm going to bring it in a little closer so you guys can see. It's got Joyetech, wrong way, Joyetech logo at the bottom there. You've got your fire button. You've got your tank. Inside your tank is your coil. Over there we've got your USB, micro USB charging to charge it through a computer. This device does not have an external battery, so this section right here, that is your battery. Well, you'll find it'll actually probably be from about there down will probably be your battery, and then from there up will be everything to run your atomizers, like the chip and your actual coil inside, and the tip, which is where you take your drag from. So we'll be back to this. Next thing you're going to get, little warranty card. Comes with pretty much every single device you're going to buy. Pretty much. We've got your user manual. I'm not a huge fan of these, like you get them with your medicine. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. It's like, I'm not even going to unfold this. You guys know what a mission this is to get folded back. So that's just your user guide. We've got a bag of spare O-rings. Oh, look at that glare. How am I going to get rid of that glare? Don't know how I'm going to get rid of that glare. Okay, I'm going to bring it back here. You guys can see that. There's a few O-rings in there. There's a clear one over there. Black one. Another black one over there. Just spare O-rings for in case you need those. You have a spare coil. These are 0.5 ohm coils that come with this device. You get your micro USB charging cable. I mean, this thing's like crazy short. Like you plug this in and you're going to find a place to like put your device so it doesn't fall over, because as you can see it's not much longer than my hand. So this thing is really short. I'd say maybe 20 centimeters at most. And when you've got it plugged into your device, where am I? There I am. When you've got it plugged into your device, it basically stands like that. And there's no way this thing is going to stand up by itself. You got to like, I don't know. I have a coil building kit that has a lot of slots in it. I basically just wedge it into one of the slots and let it stand there. Cool thing is it only takes about 30 minutes to charge from flat, so you don't really have to worry about this too often. But anyway, let's get that out of there. What else do you get? You get this little card here, which I must admit I only just saw. Like I said, this is my mom's device. So I only just saw this card now as I was unpacking the box for the review. And as you can see, it says Eco, all-in-one Eco, blah, 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 Ego, whatever. Doesn't really matter. On the back here, I don't know if we're going to be able to get this too clearly, but it basically, what this is on this side is a PG ratio. And then over here is a cloud graph and a flavor graph. So obviously as your VG ratio increases, your clouds increase, but your flavor, sorry, I'm doing this all backwards, decreases. That's quite a cool little thing. It says optimized for high nicotine over there. I don't know, this camera's crazy. It doesn't autofocus or anything. But anyway, it says they're optimized for high nicotine. And yeah, I'll explain more about that when I do my next device. Like, I'll do half of it here and then you'll see it with the next device, because it is two different things. So that's what you get in your pack. Pretty basic. So back to the device. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys just a couple of pulls and we'll go from there. See, like a cigarette, very little vape. Like, I mean, there, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm direct lunging this, so I'm just inhaling straight in. But that's not actually how you're supposed to use these. That's just how I like to vape. Like I said, this isn't actually my device. But so that was a standard cigarette drag right there. Like, I smoked cigarettes for 15 years, so I kind of know how to take a cigarette drag, but it's not how I like to vape. But yeah, so overall, great device, really cheap, and works really well. The pros with this, it doesn't leak. It's a completely sealed device. It's got top airflow. Pretty hard to leak, I will be honest with you guys. Which is a great perk. I've had a few like things that leak, not a lot, but enough to be a bit of a problem, or to be irritating at least. But this device doesn't leak. You could put it in a handbag. Like I said, it's my mom's device. It's tiny. Like, I mean, that's my index finger. Boom. So it's a really small, compact device. Great for women. I say great for women. I wouldn't personally use it because it's not the style of device that I like to vape on. But great device. Really cheap. So it's not going to run you $1,000, $200, $800 by the time you're done with it. It's 250 Rand, built-in battery, cable. You literally need this, some e-liquid, and you go. Done. Perfect. Like, absolutely great for anyone. And it's cheap enough that you could buy one of these, and let's say you only use it for a month or two, and you decide, okay, it's cool, I like vaping, but I need something a little bit more powerful. Keep this for travel. Like, if you want to, like, stealth vape, you don't want to be ripping huge clouds. Like, if you're on a holiday, like at a hotel or whatever, and you're in a smoke, you know, like standing outside or whatever, where it is legal to smoke or vape, and you want to not be ripping these massive clouds, great little stealth device. Absolutely. And yeah, guys, that is going to be pretty much the end of the review. But yeah, I said I was going to tell you half of the nicotine story. So basically, device like this, because you're producing such little vapor, I mean, this tank, I'll be honest with you, I don't know exactly how big it is. I'll be surprised if it's 2 mils. I mean, I fill it for her all the time, and it takes me about 3 seconds to fill. So it's really small tank. I mean, the coil takes up majority of the space of the tank. So there's not a whole load of liquid in here. But also, because it's a mouth to lung device, like a cigarette, you generally go for 9 milligrams of nicotine or higher. Whereas with the device, I'll actually just show you guys one quickly. This will be the next device that I'm going to be reviewing. This was my first device, is a Vapresso Swag. This is an 80 watt device. So this produces, I'll show you guys, much more vapor. So the tank on this is 2.5 milliliters. The tank on this is probably 1.5 milliliters. The clouds produced by this, I would say, give it a 1. The clouds produced by the Vapresso, I'd give that about a 3. But yeah, this, so basically the thing is, you are getting in so much less that you can afford to have a higher nicotine concentration. So you would be more than comfortable to probably start at a 6 or a 9 with this, no matter how light your cigarettes were. You would probably be okay to smoke this no matter what the strength was. Whereas if you had to take a device like this and you have to go and put I started on a 12 because that's the strength of cigarette I was smoking. And I'll be honest, within 3 weeks of me vaping, I couldn't handle 12 anymore. It was way, way, way too strong. And now I'm smoking on 3 milligrams. So with a device like this, you will automatically go for a slightly higher strength. And you can always work your way down. But I also wouldn't recommend starting at an 18 milligram. Like I would say maybe start at a 6 or a 9, which for a device like this, most people would say is fairly high. But for a device like this, you'll find it's just right. So yeah, anyway, we will talk about that more when I do the review on the Vapresso, which will be next. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, blah, blah, all that crazy stuff. I'm sure some of you know me as Demon Killer Grows. That's my other channel. But yeah, I thought, let me do this to help people get through some of the questions that I had. Because to be honest, I mean, I've only been doing this for 2 months. There are many more YouTubers out there that are going to be able to give you tons more information than I can give you. But a lot of them, like they'll have beginner's guides, and I'll be honest, a lot of the beginner's guides are good. But I always feel like there's questions that I have after those videos that are never answered. Like, what strength do you recommend? Like, is it, I mean, like, I don't even know really the questions I've had, because I've watched so many that I've pretty much answered all those questions for myself. But yeah, like, which devices are good to start with? Like, a lot of the devices you see are really expensive. And to be honest, in South Africa, it's not cheap. I will not lie. It is still cheaper than smoking, not to start, because starting out is always going to cost you a bit more. But once you're going with it, just keeping up with coils and liquid, that's really cheap. Especially if you're going to be building coils, which you can't do in a device like this. You have to buy these coils. Or if you're making your own e-liquid, which is what I do. I mean, I also, like I said, I buy them as the Hardwicks. But other than that, I can show you guys right here. That's a blank bottle of VG, a blank bottle of PG, and we've got some flavors here. What we got? We got Bavarian cream, graham cracker. These are just flavor concentrates. What else we got here? We got some strawberry. We got some peanut butter. Oh yeah, you know, DK loves the peanut butter. That's just the way it works. DK loves the peanut butter. Like, for me, I'll put peanut butter in any flavor. You could give me the craziest fruit flavor in the world, like, and I would put peanut butter in it, because that's just how I am. But anyway, long video. It's going to take even longer to upload. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and there will definitely be a lot more videos for the vaping channel. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Anyone you think would maybe benefit from quitting smoking, like, send them to the channel. I'm always available. If you guys message me on the channel or comment on the channel, I get those notifications 24 hours a day. I will respond as soon as possible. Any questions you guys have, any advice of places to go. I've had a lot of bad experience buying things. I will be honest with you. I could give you a list longer than this device of places you probably shouldn't shop. But I'm not really a hater, so I don't want to go out of my way to be like, oh, don't go here. But it definitely, you could find it very irritating trying to deal with the people who handle these sort of products. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I think I'm going to repeat myself 12 times before I actually end the damn video, but whatever, I ramble, get used to it. If you guys don't like it, you can end it where the product review ends. That's cool. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. This is Demon Killer Vapes saying have a good day and vape on.